Hello everyone, I am Anuj Nakade and welcome to livelaw. There has been a major development from the Supreme Court today in the money laundering case against prominent Tamil Nadu politician Mr Senthil Balaji. As our regular audiences might know, Mr Senthil Balaji, the current electricity minister and the prohibition and excise minister of Tamil Nadu with the present Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam or DMK regime in the state, was implicated in a corruption scandal. It has been alleged that during his tenure as the transport minister under the All Indian Anna Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam or the AIA-DMK administration in the state, a cash for jobs scam occurred in 2014 with him being complicit. Persons were promised jobs in the Metropolitan Transport Corporation owned by the state of Tamil Nadu in exchange for bribes, and it was alleged that bribes exchanged hands in the presence of Mr Balaji while he was the minister. However, no jobs were given to the persons giving this money. So, an investigation was launched against Mr Balaji in 2018 under several sections of the Indian Penal Code for cheating and criminal intimidation along with the Prevention of Corruption Act. Soon after, the Enforcement Directorate launched an investigation in a money laundering case in relation to the cash for jobs scam against Mr Balaji. The Madras High Court in November of last year had ordered a fresh inquiry into the scam, observing that there were irregularities. The court had also dismissed a discharge petition by the minister, noting that there was enough material for framing of charges and the case impacts the society. The Supreme Court, however, set aside the High Court's order and also set aside the direction of the High Court staying the ED's proceedings. The court also told the Directorate to go ahead with the investigation by including the offences under the Prevention of Corruption Act. We did a video explaining the full scam and the previous development that happened on May 16 in this case. If you'd like to know more about the cash for jobs scam, we will leave a link down in the description to our previous video for your reference. On June 13, 2023, Mr Balaji was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in connection with the money laundering allegations in the cash for jobs scam. Balaji was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate after an 18-hour-long extensive search and interrogation conducted on June 13 at his official residence, his official chamber, at the State Secretariat and his brother's residence. Then, his family filed a Habeas Corpus petition in the Madras High Court, challenging the manner of his arrest by the ED. On June 15, the Madras High Court heard this matter and issued notice in the petition. The court also denied him interim bail but allowed his family's request to transfer him to a private hospital for treatment. The Habeas Corpus petition filed by his family is now listed before the Madras High Court on the 22nd of June, tomorrow. The Enforcement Directorate, however, approached the Supreme Court challenging the Madras High Court's order permitting the transfer of Senthil Balaji to a private hospital while he was under arrest. A two-judge vacation bench of Justice Surya Kant and Justice M.M. Sundaresh heard this matter. The Solicitor General of India, Mr. Tushar Mehta, appeared on behalf of the Enforcement Directorate and took objection to an interim order directing the transfer of the accused to a private hospital in a habeas corpus petition filed by the wife of the accused, Mr. Senthil Balaji. He pointed out that the argument of the petitioner before the High Court was that the arrest was illegal as a notice under the Section 41A of the Code of Criminal Procedure was not served. However, the Supreme Court had held previously in the Vijay Madan Lal Chaudhary case that Section 41A CrPC is not applicable to the proceedings under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. The Solicitor General's argument was that a habeas corpus petition is not maintainable against an arrest by an authority in accordance with the law, and the petition itself was illegal. However, the court pointed out to the Solicitor General that entertaining the petition should not be confused with holding a petition as maintainable. The High Court has not held the petition as maintainable yet. Justice Surya Kant also pointed it out to the Solicitor General that the ED can raise the issue of maintainability of this petition in the High Court as well. He said, and I quote, "The High Court has merely issued a notice in the habeas corpus petition. You have a right in law to urge before the High Court that the habeas corpus petition is not maintainable. All those judgments you can cite, and we have no doubt that the High Court will consider them and pass appropriate orders." The Solicitor General then made an argument saying that the interim order which allowed Mr Balaji to be shifted to a private hospital has, in effect, meant that ED's remand is meaningless. Justice Kant, however, asked the Solicitor General that should police remand only be given after medical board declares a man to be fit and healthy, and in that case, the court has to consider whether it should be postponed till Mr. Senthil's recovery. He said, and I quote, "The point is, should you get police remand only after the medical board declares the man to be fit and healthy? The question is, should it be postponed till a point till he recovers?" The SG elaborated on his argument and said that the Supreme Court in the Anupam J. Kulkarni case held that the police remand cannot be given beyond 15 days of arrest. He now asked for a clarification to be passed that the days spent in the hospital treatment of the accused are not counted as the first of 15 days period. The bench told the Solicitor General that the High Court is currently considering the matter. Upon hearing this, the Solicitor General said, and I quote, "The trial court says it will not consider since the High Court is examining. The Supreme Court also says it will not examine as the High Court is examining. Kindly see our predicament. We are left remediless." However, the bench said that the ED can raise all these issues before the High Court. Senior advocate Neeraj Kishan Kaul appeared on behalf of Senthil Balaji. He said that the High Court has left all the issues open. He underlined that Balaji had 4 cardiac blockages and has gone a bypass surgery and now is in the post-operative stage. Senior advocate Kaul also informed the court that a panel of government doctors also examined the accused. Considering the submissions made by the parties, the court has now adjourned the matter to 4th of July, since the Madras High Court is yet to rule on these issues of the maintainability of the Habeas Corpus petition and the exclusion of the period of treatment undergone by the detained Mr. Balaji from the period of custodial interrogation. The court said, and I quote, "Since the High Court is yet to render the final opinion on the issues of 1. Maintainability of the Habeas Corpus petition, and 2. The exclusion of the period of treatment undergone by the detainee from the period of custodial interrogation, and since both these issues are likely to be examined by the High Court on the date fixed, that is the 22nd of June, or any other subsequent date, we deem it appropriate to post these special leave petitions for hearing on 4th of July. That's all we have for you in this video. Hope you found this video informative. Please let us know in the comments how we can shape our content to bring you your legal news in more engaging ways. We will also leave a link down in the description to the full report and our previous video detailing the Cash for Jobs scam and the May 16th ruling. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Thank you.